Some of that shit private.
He better not be looking.
Like what he used to do.
And you better not be
I don't care if he look. I'm talking about my other friends.
It don't matter, girl stories.
I know girl stories.
You going live, everybody about to see this. And it's going on YouTube. Everybody about to see
I know
this. Hello, and welcome to RGS Real Girl Story Podcast. I am your host, Tay Tay, and I have some beautiful queens in the studio today. Would you guys like to introduce yourself?
Ursula.
I am Lisa.
I am Crystal.
I am Kim.
And we're here with Real Girl Stories. Yay! So what we gonna talk about, ladies?
Well, I suggest we pick this conversation we were just having a second ago.
Okay.
What you girls think?
I'm good. Sounds good to me.
Okay. Discussing, should we all date ugly men?
Well,
What do you
because-
consider ugly?
And because it was said that we can mold them into what we want them to be.
No, I don't like that.
you
You don't like that now?
I didn't like
Keep it real.
that.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna say I can do it. I mean, I don't want to say ugly. I'm just gonna say somebody that I'm not attracted to. I cannot date.
That's right.
Right.
I can't either. That would
I
be
can't
very
date
hard.
somebody that I am not attracted to because I want to be able to be touched, feel everything. I want to be able to touch him, look at him whenever I feel like it. And
But
if
let's
he's
also
ugly,
say
we're
not gonna say physical. When we say ugly, we talking about the spirit, the
Oh,
inside,
and the spirit,
because
you're
there's a
not
lot of
gonna know
ugly
that.
people with
Well,
them.
see, you're not gonna know that until after you get into the situation.
To the situation. I agree with that.
With that being said, I mean, you know, Lord knows.
And
I've been
I was saying, what would a man think about me? He could say I'm ugly.
That's right. But then you said something about you can mold them into something. What if
Well, that's
somebody
what
tried to
someone else
mold
said
you
into something.
Right. Would you want somebody to turn you into somebody else?
No.
But then they don't want you. They want something else. So they try to make you be something else.
Well, I have to be physically attracted to somebody first before
Physical
we can
first.
Exactly. I cannot talk to a man if I'm not physically attracted to him.
Please don't smile and your teeth messed up.
No,
Please
I
don't talk to me in your
See,
breath
if I'm
stank.
halfway attracted to you, the least thing is just gonna take me on the edge. Like, for instance, I had a situation.
There she go.
It was this cop, right? He was a state trooper, and he was a nice guy, really, really nice guy. Okay, and I went out to lunch with him. No, I went to breakfast with him. Why did this man order biscuits and gravy? I can't stand to eat nothing. I can't stand nothing white. So right there, and then he was already halfway ugly. Well, not really attractive. Jesus. And when he ate that food, Lord Jesus, that was a wrap right there. I never called that man again because visually I couldn't take that. I couldn't take looking at him eat and couldn't do it. Can't date him. Touching me?
So, y'all, it's different definitions for ugly.
Thank
though.
you.
But you're
I was
talking
going to
about
say,
inside
like, let's clarify it because
I don't
someone
want
I'm not
people
attracted to.
looking at me like, oh, take
Someone who I'm not
ugly. I'm
attracted
not
to,
saying
I
they
consider to be
ugly, because you could be a nice looking person, and on the inside you ugly. You just,
Very ugly.
You know, just a nasty person.
And you
So
don't know those type of people until after you have a good relationship. Those are the worst.
well, some could put some people. You say there's a line in between that because you can meet someone and their whole attitude and demeanor can rub you in a certain way to where you feel it's ugly.
yeah. So it don't always have to be the physical. Because I can work with
But
that.
we were
I put a
talking
little
about
makeup.
attraction.
I put a little
But we
makeup
were
on.
talking about attraction.
Right.
We were talking about attraction.
Yeah.
Okay, well, can we go over into this other topic that we kind of discussed a little bit?
Yeah.
Catfishing. Or the opposite sex portraying to be someone else.
So
You mean
that's
like
what
on
they
a
call it?
download?
Well, no, catfishing is where it's like, okay, I had a bad experience, right? An ex wanted to get my number and be back in touch with me so bad to where he portrayed to be someone else.
Oh.
Made up a whole Facebook page,
Oh.
profile, all of this,
And then
just to
tried-
get my number.
And then went after you as if he was a new whole person.
A whole new person,
Wow.
a hairdresser.
Wow.
Wanted me to be in a hair show.
That you knew? She didn't know that it was her ex.
No, I didn't know the hairdresser.
He portrayed her
You know, but seeing, going through pictures like the way I wear the short hair and all of that, and said, would you like to be in the hair show? I'm having a hair show.
But all along,
So
it's
I
her
went
ex.
and
You trying to
checked.
trick
I
her
went and
there,
checked the
lure her
page.
somewhere.
They inboxed me on Messenger, and I went and checked the page and everything, and it seemed to be a legit page.
But all along it was your ex trying to get you to come to
Yeah.
this hair show.
So how'd you find
Not
out?
come to the hair show.
To be in it.
To be
Well,
in
okay,
it.
so what was the reason when y'all broke up? Was it a bad breakup?
Yeah, that I'd rather not discuss at
Okay,
the
no,
moment.
I asked that question because would it have been something scary for you have to gotten?
Well,
in that-
thank God it wasn't.
You see what I'm
Thank
saying?
God it wasn't
You would've made
nothing
it to that
physical
point.
You
or
didn't go where he
violent.
was
Right, because I'm saying.
No. Thank God it wasn't a physical relationship to where we were fighting and arguing
why- that's
all
the
of
reason
that.
why I asked that
Yeah,
question.
thank God it wasn't that.
Yeah, 'cause-
He lost.
'cause if he would've-
he lost something nice, something that was good.
But they out here though. They out.
So what you think would have happened if he would have got you to the point to where
No, he
got
did
you-
get my number.
No, all the way to the place to get your hair done. What if you?
No, that wasn't never happening. He just wanted my phone number.
So did he ever
Just so
call
he
you?
could start. Yeah.
So he didn't really want to do your
At
hair.
first he was calling private, and then something said, let me answer this phone. You know, answer this number. So I answered the number, and he was like, hey, Ursula, how you doing? Immediately, I'm like, how you get my number? And
You
he got-
gave it
But
to
let
him.
me tell you, something. I had a thought already, because throughout some of the conversations that we were having, it was that red flag kind of going up, but I was still like, okay. Gave, you know, because she was like, I need all the girls' numbers that's going to be a part of the hair show and all this and that, you know, because I need everyone to be at a certain, you know, to get to the. Long story short is, he got the number, and I found out it was him, and I was like, so actually you went through all of this to get my number.
He
But
still
think
got
about,
this number, or you got to change.
I got to change since then.
Wow.
Just think about all of these people out here. Women,
So he went through all that to get your number.
Yeah.
Was that a that's why was it a bad thing that he got you didn't want to talk to him anymore? Or
He had did some things that were
just not reversible?
yeah.
Sound like a
There
little
wasn't.
stalkerish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
he's still
Yeah,
stalking.
that's what I'm saying, because that's scary. That's
Still
what I'm saying. 'Cause
stalking.
What if you would actually got there? What if you did?
No, he's not. He wasn't crazy or anything like
while
that.
he was with him,
It
he
was
wasn't.
and it was some things that he had did in a relationship that crossed the line.
Okay, so listen to what you're saying. He wasn't while you were with him. The time that's been passed, and people have been stalking you as long as he have. You don't know what could have built up in him to when I finally see her.
I'm gonna get her.
I'm gonna kidnap her. She gonna be mine. You're not. That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta get to another point because he went through a whole lot, a whole page, put up a profile, made up all his stories. He did all this, got you on the then finally called you. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I never-
What you know? Because that's why I was
I
asking
never
you, like what
looked
type
at
of
that and
relationship
thought
because
about it like
that's
that.
what stalkers do. I mean, and
And not to
at
mention-
that point, he is really like.
So it wouldn't be catfish. That's like a joint thing, catfish and stalking. Because I never
more like
took it as stalking. You said a
New age stalking.
Yeah.
But
More
not to
like-
mention, didn't you say he acted like a woman?
Yeah.
So he took
Yeah.
Well, they
it a
say
step further.
statistics say that
Yeah.
84% of the people that do catfishing portray
So
to
that's
be
what I'm saying.
the
I'm glad-
opposite sex.
I'm glad you did go
Yeah,
all the way there.
I got the
because
statistics and
you never
everything
know what
wrote
he
down
did.
here. But
She did her
See, I watched
homework.
too much.
Well, I think you better go
I watch too much crime scene
Yeah, man.
investigations
That sounds a
and
little
law,
scary.
and I be seeing stuff like that happen, and you know they be like, oh, I'm gonna get her. Oh, you wanna act like you too good for me? I can't have you.
Right.
Okay, all this time. Oh, watch how I get
So
you.
you've been watching Law and Order.
I watch
Binge watching. I'm with you, Lisa. But I never looked at it as stalking. I just
Yeah.
thought I just looked at it as
You don't know.
you want to get back a part of my life.
No, it's an extreme.
Because you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And you don't know what he been
That's
going
not
through
good.
all this time since you
That's
broke
right.
up with him. What he been
Probably
feeling
been
like,
watching you for
what
long.
you made him feel like, you know what I'm saying, how much he
She
you
likes
just
to
don't
get her hair
know.
done. I'ma go that avenue.
So how would he
She
even
might
know
wanna
to
be in
come to you about your hair? Did you used to be on
Right.
shows? Do you do hair? Do you own a hair
Well, I used to
salon?
do hair, but no.
He just probably knew that she
But
probably
I
would,
do
you
my-
know, get a take a, you know, wouldn't mind being in the hair show because she always have her hair done. You know, probably that type thing.
They
But
must have some conversations for him to know that hair.
they were together,
will
right?
attract your-
Yeah, we was in a
attract
relationship.
They was in a whole relationship, so he knew a lot about
Yeah,
her.
we was in a
Yeah.
relationship.
You knew
for 4
hair, you knew you like hair.
Mhm.
That's how he knew to come at you with hair.
Yeah.
That avenue. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To draw you towards him with hair.
So
And
then
some
you
people-
wonder why people go
Hey,
to
I've been stalked
extreme.
before to the point to where stalked all my friends, threatened me, and told me, "Oh, I know where all of them at. Don't
Oh,
think
no,
you can get away
see,
from
he
me."
wouldn't have never,
You know,
he didn't
I'm
go
just
to that
saying, but
extreme.
you don't know what
You
extreme
don't
he was
know.
willing
Yeah.
to go to once they got to that point. You don't know. He stopped at the conversation because you automatically remember who he was. That's where it stopped at. What if he had a whole other person act like it was them, then got you to lured you to that place? See, that's a whole type of different thing you got to
But
think
see,
about.
but the thing
Now
is,
we in
now
the
see,
world
but
new
this
stuff.
is how we're at towards the end where the red flags went up at. Is this because they say in the statistics of catfishing, they never say I'm calling the number, but the number is not being answered because you know they got all these apps for different phone numbers and stuff, and then calling from Messenger, not answering.
Oh, and they so dirty. Why do these people like listen?
So that's where
a
my red
problem for
flags
me.
start going up, and
People in
I
my
start putting
inbox,
two and two
my
together.
messenger. Like, I don't know you. Why are you in my messenger?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know you.
That's why. I don't- That's why. That's why. I,
You can delete them, but they
That's
still
why.
don't
That's why I didn't
call.
post my phone number, but I didn't post my phone number.
I got mad
Mine's not
lie,
posted,
mad
but
lie,
still,
but they
I
know
get
how to
so
still
many
call you
inboxes
on Messenger.
I mean, I get so many inboxes. I'm
I
like,
do
I don't
too.
delete
I do.
Facebook.
I do get. I get a lot of inboxes, but I used to get phone calls when I had my phone number. That I stopped it. It's
Delete your messenger.
Man on IG, on Instagram. I got this one, and boy knows when this goes to IG TV, he gonna see it, but he in every woman's message showing himself. Like that's like.
That sounds like an internet
And he
stalker.
started calling, and I didn't say anything. I just always
That's an
ignored
internet
it.
stalker.
But that bothers me because I get girls
That's
that
an
are
internet stalker
There's
right
so
there.
many avenues for them to,
You don't have nothing better to do but to.
You can catch off ground.
grown men, dirty old men.
No,
Like
bro.
let's just tap on a little of that too. What's with these 52-year-old men and these 21-year-old girls? Like stop, dad, grandfather, stop talking to these girls. Like I got a problem with that. I have a
But these
true-
girls are like these older men too.
That's right.
I have a problem with
Because
these
they-
52-year-old
and
men
then-
acting like they 25. Get these younger girls 30 and not dressing all like they know how to dress. Come on, let's do this. And then want to try to run like they back in the 70s when it come down to talking to you. Now they don't want to do shit. No, you're not about to act like that. You gon' if you ain't 25, I like you 25. Nigga, don't be acting like that. I'm seriously though. That's
Lisa just gonna run it down.
no.
To my 70s.
Girl, come on now. Now you want to act like you will go to the club. You want to put on some top 10s and some Adidas, and you want to dress all this with your little swag on, but you ain't really got nothing going on. Nothing.
Like you kind of.
I'm saying it in real life experience.
They stuck to
Wow.
I know you're 70 and
But he
they
wasn't
know you're
70.
70
He
years
wasn't
old.
70.
They
He was
see
60
you.
something.
They see
But
you,
they
child.
know
They know
you 70
you. So
years
they
old.
coming with the Timbs on and the leather jackets. And
Real life
these
exist.
young girls think that these guys got money.
Well, I'm talking about one who had
And
the
a lot
money.
of them
But just
don't.
because he had the money, he thought he was gonna treat me like I was when it came down like in the 70s. No, you gonna wear what I said. What you doing in the club? Why you got holes in your jeans? Go take them jeans. Who do you think you are? I am Lisa Wilkins.
So you talking about that guy?
That old man. No, real issue.
He want to be on there.
Girl told me he
and ran around in the van.
he want to buy me a promise ring so I could be ready available whenever he wanted me. No, you not. No,
that's the whole
what is a promise ring? Promise to do what?
Wait, he want to buy you a promise ring in a
Promise to be
van?
available for him
He
whenever
got a
wants.
van, right? He got a van, right?
I said, I want your ring. I was trying to get you this ring, but your mouth too bad. I don't want you. It's my mouth like that.
Not a wedding ring, a promise
ring. And 65, you about to buy me a promise
in a
ring.
van. He finna propose in a van.
Conversion man.
Oh, here, that's
No,
a
it
man.
wasn't no
No,
proposal. It was a promise ring.
One of the kidnapping me.
What color was it?
White.
No window.
Y'all crazy.
What color was it? Was it white for real? I wouldn't care if he got Facebook, IG, or whatever. That man was retarded.
Was it white for real, Lisa?
Huh?
Was it white for real?
Well, it was not white.
It had blue stripes, but it was
I
white.
promise you I'm not lying. It had a blue stripe. It was
I'm just playing. I didn't see it.
It was good. We got tears coming out your
but for real though. Yes, but girl, this man was me. Girl, he just man.
But he gave Lisa the world. He gave
He
Lisa
didn't
the
give me.
He did. He gave you what you wanted. What did you want? That's the thing.
And let me tell you something. That was the thing. He was not an ugly man. He's very handsome. A very handsome old man. But his ways was in the 70s. Like, man, who you think you're talking to?
Say 60.
No, his ways in the 70s, girl.
We the
70s, girl. If I buy you somewhere, stay at my house. What you mean?
Oh my goodness.
Cause you ain't going nowhere, girl. I ain't putting no gas in your car, so you going to the bars, see some other men. You ain't about to, man, what? If you put gas in my car, I can do whatever I want to put in
So I
it.
bet you if he knew how to use IG and
So what he would
Facebook,
do
he'll
is,
be
he would
catfishing
put money in my
you.
Look, for real story, for real girl story, look.
She told real girl stories.
He would put money in my pocket. He would fill my tank up. He would make sure I eat real good, right? No, wait, let's back that up. No, let's take the money part back. He'll fill
Don't
my tank
bag
up.
up nothing.
He'll take, he'll make sure I eat
Her all
real
off square.
good. Make sure I eat good. He'll fill my tank up. And give me whatever, y'all know I smoke weed, somebody here, so give me whatever I need. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I got whatever I got. But when it comes to that money, I ain't giving you enough money so you can go spend it on some other nigga.
He showed.
I'm like, what?
He showed.
You know what? How give you feel? And I promise y'all, one day,
Lisa left him alone because of that.
this man, literally, I didn't answer the phone because I'm like, girl, why does this man follow me to the right?
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
promise you.
I remember that.
I promise you, I wish my friend Freaky was here. Because she was like, girl, you ducking that door so fast. I was like, did that man just follow
He
me?
sure did. At
To
that
the
bar
bar.
on Casual.
Girl.
Sure did. He really did.
And
You gotta
I
be
ain't
careful,
never
like I
did that
said.
with the man.
If he
Never
was-
did.
If he's 70 now,
tried
He's
to
like
do
65.
Oh.
He's like 65.
He tried to see if he could
But I
control
never
you
did
first
anything
for what
with this
he
man,
got-
like, seriously,
what he
like,
give you.
nothing.
That's
He
what
was
tried
trying.
to
He
do.
was trying.
He trying to
Yeah,
control you.
he tried to figure out a
Where he
way.
could get you.
Yes,
He
I'm
knew
like,
her mouth. He knew her mouth was
yes,
worthless,
he,
though.
and that's the
He
thing.
couldn't-
He couldn't
Yeah.
control me because my mouth was like, man, who you think you is?
What's
Like,
he supposed to do?
and that's it. But yeah, he was terrible.
Yes.
He was
Oh my
terrible.
God.
I'm just gonna say, so when y'all think y'all want a sugar daddy, be careful what you ask for, cause you ain't gonna get the
He gonna be a salty
they ain't
father.
the type of sugar daddies that you all used to have back in the, I don't think they're available like that no more. They all want something. They want something.
All these young girls want, now that's getting sugar daddies,
The
want
sugar daddies just want dinner, take you out. They don't wanna do
How do
nothing.
you
They don't spend money.
how do you say sugar daddy? Like you got a sugar daddy and then a sugar daddy, sugar daddy?
No, because they says, because no, I heard that the real sugar daddies are the ones that don't really want nothing. They just want a pretty woman on their arm. They wanna
That's
coach you and buy
old
you and
school
spend you
sugar
money,
daddy.
spend money on
Yeah,
you.
that's
and
old sugar daddy,
want
sugar
you,
daddy.
give you what you
That's
want.
old school.
You know what I'm saying? Send you on your way. They don't
Make
really
sure
want
you got
nothing.
everything back your
But
car,
these
make sure
sugar
you got
daddies
everything.
these days,
I hear one.
even though it's just bad, knowing they lip dick and everything, you know, ain't got. It's real stories, right?
They need some real boosters.
You think, look,
Oh, they got Viagra now.
I'm telling you, knowing they can't do nothing, probably sitting up watching pornos all day. And you trying to get some? Come on now, taking all type of diabetic medicine, heart medicine, and stuff you can't even get.
Okay, we're gonna take this conversation somewhere else. We're gonna take this somewhere else.
Wow. Listen, my girls here are real girls.
Ain't that the truth though?
That's real. It's
I'm
real.
just saying.
It's real.
So how you gonna act like that and you can't even do nothing for real, for real?
And that's real because they, like, again, they try to control you. And that's what they want to
But
get
you want to
here.
control me with all this money and what you
That's
give
right.
me and all that stuff like that. So I
Right.
won't go get what I need.
That's right.
That's
right.
why I'm still young. And I want to do
That's right.
things like that. That's why you can't control me. You can do it. I wasn't.
And we 50, right?
So.
And then
We good.
And even 65 is low for me. So.
51.
Can't you do
I'm not even.
I'm 48.
I will be.
A few more years.
Oh, that's okay. See, I got a few more years before I get to 52.
Yeah.
I'm 51. I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
Next month.
Ma'am.
Hello. How you doing?
Well, ma'am. So listen, ladies, I mean, we enjoying ourselves. We just having a little talk. Y'all get y'all a sip on? Anybody want a sip? Oh,
I
y'all
got my
chicken,
cup.
huh?
My cup full already, okay?
Look at this way.
Yeah,
I had a
it
long
be some
night
crazy
last night,
things
so
going
I'm
on
drinking
out
a
It
here.
is. It is.
And that's the one thing people don't realize. Like, we all going through something. I said it earlier. Every household is going through the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
We all
Nothing under the
balance.
sun.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You know, marriages, fidelity, infidelity.
Yeah.
Well, I'm single right now, and it's me and my dog.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I love
And
that
I be
dog.
wanting
He
to kick
stands
him
up.
out so bad.
Wise guy.
Huh?
You want to kick him out because he a guy?
Yeah. No.
I want to know what you
out 'cause
talking
he a
about.
guy.
Why do married men
No, because I
find girlfriends and decide to make them
Side chicks?
more powerful than the wife?
Because they ignorant.
Exactly.
You don't give
They're
nobody that
saying,
power.
I know some situations where husbands has cheated and has side chick, and then basically they have just made the side chick more powerful than his actually wife is. Like
No responsibility.
No respect.
disrespectful.
Yeah, disrespectful and no. And fun.
And why do married men
Because
do that?
us as women allow them to.
Yeah.
Us as women allow them
And
to.
you got to keep it real.
Yeah.
Us as women, we allow the men to
Let
do.
me say this. When we get to a certain point of being with a significant other for so long, you get stuck. Some people feel like they want to stick it out for their families, where the other one mentality is somewhere else. But for the most part, I look at it like it ain't nothing that you can do about it if you're not going to change it. If you're not going to change it, shut up. You know, and it's sad. I don't want to say it like that because we all get stuck. We don't want to leave. We all get comfortable. But mentally, when you start checking out, either you going to mentally check out or they going to mentally. Then it's going to be a messed up thing. We all living in, like this is what we all go through on a day to day. I'm not fighting with my man up against no other woman.
And that's what I'm saying. Why should
I'm
the
like-
wife have to fight her husband to get validated for.
But I'm not mad at that woman. I'm mad at the stupidity in that man. Because that man
Why would you, right, because why would you give that much power to a side chick?
But here's how it really is. See,
Ignorance.
that woman think it's all peaches and cream until that man
Start
shall
treating
leave
her like.
and marry that woman. When that man has responsibilities with that woman, house notes, kids, and everything else, then he's gonna try to fall back to that first because it's gonna be different. That's when the problems come when you have responsibilities with that side chick. That side chick is just gonna be a representative in the
She really don't know what he really about. Right now
Exactly.
it's all fun and games.
Exactly.
Happy go lucky. Let's do
Exactly.
this, let's do that. But the reason why that wife is having the issues with him is because the same things he's doing her. Eventually, when he get comfortable with you, he gonna have them with you.
It always
So
is.
he gonna have one too.
It always happens like that.
Always.
Because and me and my sister was having a conversation, and this is just my opinion. I feel the same way you get a person is the same way you're gonna lose them.
I
And
agree.
if you start off cheating, because if he cheated on that person or you cheated on that mate, you will find.
Karma.
And it's gonna come back
Yes, it
and
is.
bite you.
Karma is
Don't
gonna
do
tear that butt up.
My motto,
Yes.
don't do nothing to nobody you can't accept being done to you.
Exactly.
You cannot
And
accept it being done. Don't
so
get
You know
shit
what?
out.
Let's all keep it real though. It's all women on this panel.
And I speak for men as well.
But men don't feel the same way we feel.
No, they don't feel the same
They
way.
have a whole different way of thinking
Yeah.
because right now, no disrespect to the women out there, they buying all these body parts. And men is looking and focusing on that because they ain't got good goddamn sense.
Please, let's not
So
talk
they
about
focus
the
on
bad of the
that.
body parts.
Huh?
Exactly.
Miami
saying.
is probably this thing more Detroit.
I'm just saying, but when the light goes out at night,
Wherever they going over the country, and buying all this and buying all that.
oh, you seen me post that about that doctor? He
What
said
doctor?
he don't want to deal with no more Detroit women. Dr.
Was that
Miami.
real?
Yeah, that was on his page.
What happened?
Was that a? I thought that was a fake.
They said it's fake, and it could be
It was
fake.
fake? Oh,
If it
okay.
is Dr. Miami, I'll be there next year.
Oh. No, I'm like, okay. I seen that. I'm like, somebody must have made this page up and put that on there.
I don't know. That was his page. I put it on there because other people were sharing.
I seen
but
it,
it
and
could have
so I
been.
went on his page. And I started looking. I'm like, this man really put this on there?
But don't get it twisted because just like people put stuff up, they take it down quick. It might be fake because you know they be hacking into
Yeah, I gotta
everybody
see
else's
something
stuff.
like that. I wonder if it was. For
Yes, it. But it could have been fake because it said something about he don't want to do. He's not doing no more surgeries, especially now with the Detroit women.
Wow.
Like all our women going there now to buy their
Well,
little
he
money.
getting his money, ain't he?
He making money.
He making money,
Thank
so
you
what
for
is
that.
Well,
it?
next year I'll be there.
What's wrong with Detroit
I'd
giving
rather
money?
for them to go there than to go to these basement people and get
You ain't
these
lying.
injections and
Yeah.
get
Cement and everything else, and
everything
it
else. So yeah.
Now, you see what happened?
Yeah.
Y'all
Girl.
talking about cement.
Yeah. I'm talking about what they call that stuff.
Silicone.
Silicone.
Yes.
You putting that thing in.
I know about that, but I ain't know about no
Cement.
cement.
Cement, the ones like that. That silicone,
Yeah.
the cement thing, was y'all?
Yeah.
They said that too. Girl.
What basement?
Anywhere.
Anywhere, I don't know.
They
Anywhere.
anywhere.
Too what?
Yeah.
You seen that one girl that got
Why she
she went to
swiping?
jail on, she went to jail because she killed somebody for going, who did got a shot at her
These
face.
basement braces.
She
Yeah.
was charging $1,000.
All of this, because people don't realize you have to get those X-rays, you have to get molders
You
and
cannot
stuff
build the
pulled
business.
before you can get some teeth
Braces.
pulled
You
together.
cannot build
You
the
can't-
business for the things you learn on YouTube. You can Google or you can YouTube
Right,
everything.
yeah,
but
what
you
is
can't-
with it?
well,
I'm
you
glad
can't
you
do
brought
it.
that up.
You can't do
Uh-oh. What you talking about?
What is with these girls going to these women in these houses getting braces put on their teeth?
And I'm wondering why y'all wait till y'all 50 and 40 and 30 years old.
I've been eating them, so I'll probably go get them
What
too.
is
But
that?
I'm not going
to
the
somebody's
basement.
house.
I am gonna go to the dentist. I'm gonna let them do the X-rays. I'm gonna let them do
And
the
I
like
feel
you
when
said,
you-
do all that.
I feel
But
when you
you
get a
know
certain
what?
age, get some Visualize.
But no, here's the
Well,
thing.
you
Whatever
know,
it is, here's my
visualize
thing.
braces.
Whatever you decide to get, my thing is what is with this like you just said, that's not
Not
safe.
sanitary.
It's not even safe. That's going
I
to
ain't
your
heard
mouth.
that one though.
Girl, please.
Yes.
Yes, people do it all the time. Yes. Now, like presently, yesterday, today, like going to people's house, paying $65, getting 75, getting a whole full set of braces put on their mouth in the basement.
No, I think
Yes,
it's
getting
more
tightened
than
up
that.
in the
I think it'd
basement
be
for
like $200 or
$35. Yes,
They
I'm
get
talking about,
tightened
I
up
know
for like
people who have
35,
said this
yeah.
to me.
They're getting it
They've
done.
said this to me.
Well, give me an address. Let me
Girl,
go.
I'm not going nobody next to me. No braces. You got, I'll give you some information from them so you go get you some.
Girl, I'm just.
Girl, my daughter has to raise about $4,000.
Yes, that's how mask. They told me mask
Like
gonna cost like $7. Right, $7. I was like, okay, but I found a doctor that said
No,
something for $4.
their
So
insurance is $4. We have to pay $2. No, hers is more than that. I think it's $6,400.
mask gonna be like $4. The one
Oh my
I'm gonna go through this dentist and have time. But still, with that being said, yes, my first I had went to this dentist in Grosse Pointe, girl. My first, I went through all the whole procedure, and do you know that man told me $8,000. That's why
You know what I can do with that?
Buy me a couple of land bank houses and fix them up.
$8 for braces. I got all X-rays, my mold. I got everything I need. I had got all my teeth, whatever was pulled, needed
Get 'em
pulled.
pulled,
I went
get
through
some
everything, and then when it's time to get my
Everything
braces, they gonna see me down top of this payment plan. Now you put like $500. No, he said to put $1,000 down. Your payment gonna be $500 a month. It's gonna eventually be $8,000 total. This includes your coming back and getting your tightens up, your this, that, and you know we getting ready to take them off. I'm like $8,000.
But they have people that do, dentists that
Girl.
do payment plans. You don't have to just directly put the whole 8
He
down.
did, but $8,000 was a lot. I thought it was a lot.
So why
I just felt
y'all,
like I
we
could probably go get a second opinion somewhere.
We talk about that to
And
these
she-
ladies, cause they getting that stuff from, they getting it and we not getting it.
Okay, and then what about these women, y'all? What about the women we all see who done had braces for 10 years? And 2 of them
I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not talking to them right now. 5, 4.
Yes.
Doing like we do the
Don't have a bracket. Don't have no bracket anymore.
Okay, listen. 5, 4.
I gotta find that.
I have to move you over there. You over here. Cause y'all clowns.
Yeah. Could go back and get them removed.
They can't even get them
Teeth
off
still
though.
messed
But
up.
you know they can't even get them off at that point.
They should have tried some.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm moving one of those.
It's free for time.
So, ladies, we're going to take us a little 10-minute intermission so y'all can eat a donut and refresh y'all drinks. And then we're going to come back and hopefully move these two away from each other. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come back.
We just had to take a little 5-minute intermission. I thought I had a cup back here, but I guess it's gone. But anyway, we're back. I got the ladies. Our conversation a few minutes ago was kind of touching on a lot of little things. But now we're back and we're going to talk about something that's important to all of us. Right, girls?
Right.
Definitely.
What are we going to talk about, Kim?
I'm gonna talk about loyalty.
Whoop!
What is loyalty? Loyalty to me is do unto others as you had them do unto you. Shoot it straight. If I give it to you, I want you to give it back to me. Same, don't sugarcoat it, none of that.
I can't
'Cause
lie.
that ain't gonna help me.
I can't tell a small lie.
No, because how that's gonna help me. I ain't gonna tell you no.
It might help me. If I lie to you to make you feel better, it might make me feel better that I lied to you just to help you
No.
feel a little better.
No.
I feel like
Neither one of us ain't getting helped.
Not at all. What you say,
I'm touching on what you said. Yes, it is doing to others as you're going to do to you, but also I think mine's a little bit more deeper than that because I feel like my loyalty is like if I'm there for you from the beginning to the end, I need you to be there from even beginning to the end. If I would treat you with respect from the beginning to the end, no matter where we are, who we with, who we're around, I deserve the same respect as I give to you.
Exactly.
And with that being said, if I go out my way for you, you have to respect that and do the same for me if you want that same loyalty. So
Yes.
that's my definition.
They
of
might not
loyalty.
be loyal.
So if you,
Exactly.
I said that's my definition
Yeah,
of
that's
loyalty, and that's how I am. So
Yes.
if I choose to be that way with somebody, that's the type of loyalty I want from you.
It's
I don't
sad,
want
though.
you,
It's
and most of the
sad.
times you don't get it like that.
You don't.
Exactly. My loyalty is I'm with you, good, bad, right,
Yeah,
wrong,
exactly.
indifferent. I have your back
You got
100%. I expect the same from you if you're supposed to be with me as a loyal friend as well.
As well.
However,
Totally.
that's not always received from the other person that you're with.
Because somehow, some type of way, their loyalty it doesn't lie that way. It's like,
Exactly.
it'd be like, well, I can't do it right now. I get you on, you know what I'm saying? Or just whatever it is, it's like, it's half of what you give. It's
Yeah.
always
Always
half
half
of what you give. And
Half
you be
what
like,
you
well,
give.
dang, why I always got to have this big heart and feel like I got to just always be there or do this. Your heart wants you to do that because that's your loyalty.
That's
Your heart
right.
end up broke because you don't receive the same that you give.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's,
Well, my loyalty is to self first.
that's
Because I cannot be loyal to anyone else if I don't be loyal to myself.
That's right.
exactly.
That's right.
So I just feel you really have to take into considerations and love yourself first. Because when you love you, that's when you can be loyal to the next person.
Yeah.
I've come in the last 2 years, I decided in my life, I don't owe no one any lies.
That's right.
The truth. Either you can accept it, you can be a part of my truth, and walk away if you're not.
That's right.
Let me decipher what my truth is. Don't lie to me and then, to save me.
That's
Let
right.
me
That's
take
right.
that hurt, whatever it is, and decipher if I want to deal with that like
right.
that. That's like,
right.
come on, in that type of way. Don't make your decision, my decision for me.
Right.
In so many ways.
Because it's
And-
supposed to help you, whatever it is.
Me and
It's supposed to help you.
Sean, we were having a conversation earlier about truth and whereas to people lie to you because we know a lot of people lie because they love you and they don't want to hurt you.
Right.
But they don't understand when they lie to you, they're
are
hurting you.
That's
So
right.
there's no loyalty in that.
And what
right.
they have to understand is that's a deep-rooted thing that's in them. Whatever they're doing, whether it's cheating, whether it's playing, tricking, doing whatever. If you sneaking around to do it, you're not really doing it to hurt me because you sneaking. But if it's found out, it can hurt me. So you really doing this for your own
But
personal
I
gain.
don't understand how is it so visually seen that you see that I'm so loyal to you, to you, but you don't know how to do that.
Because
Every
they're about
time.
self.
Like you see that when you need, when you want, when you reach out, that person is always loyal to you. How is it you just don't see that you need to give that same loyalty?
Because
Selfish.
some people
Some-
just take.
Some people like to be dogged too.
Yeah.
Some people like it. It's sad, but I mean, you got reality. They like to be dogged. They don't want nobody that's loyal and nice and got you. I got you. They don't want that. They want the ones that's hardcore out here. And then them the ones that you got to beg and plead for. And then if you lose what you had in the beginning, that was loyal and that was there for you, then you want to come back because you seen that it wasn't nothing like you wanted out in the street. But that be the price that they have to pay because you pretty much messed up a good relationship for what?
And then
For
some
what?
people see that you're loyal to them and they know that you're going to
So
be
they take
that
it for
person.
granted.
They take it
And
for
they
granted.
take it
So
for
they take it for
granted.
granted
So they
no
just
matter
suck
what you do.
all.
So how
always
many
gonna be loyal to
so
them.
how many
And
parents
then
out
when it's
here
your
said
turn, they ain't got
that
nothing
they
for you.
don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you? That is a true statement. I mean, our parents told us that. They taught us that. Like, they don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you. And they know it because they know that you're a good person. And they don't want that other person to experience the good in you. So they want to hold on to you to still do whatever they want to do on the opposite side, which is not fair, you know? It's not fair. We all go through it, though. Every household, just different day, but everybody go through the same thing. You just got to be able to weather the storm, you know? You either going to be there for the long haul. Some people stay in it for their children. Some people stay in it because it's routine. You know, it's a lot of different reasons of why we stay with people that wrong us as if we can't do any better. So then you have to start looking at you. You know, is that really what you want for you at the end of the day?
Exactly.
Right. And that's just the way it all
But you
going
can
down.
ask that
Because how many
question.
times, how many times are you gonna accept not being loyal to when you just continuously just being loyal to somebody? How long is it?
I said
Because if you
How
don't
long-
love
right.
yourself,
It's like how
you,
long
if you
is it?
if you don't know how to love yourself,
You gonna
then
keep taking
you're
that.
But a
gonna
lot of times,
keep
a
it.
lot of times, that may
because
not
you
be
have
the case
to-
that you
But
don't love
listen, Kim
yourself.
and
It's just-
Ursula, because I hear y'all
Yeah,
fighting.
and they-
Some
might not be
people
that you
might
love
not know how
yourself.
to love themselves.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm
because they
saying.
haven't been
But
in
that's
a
where they get.
situation.
They
You
have
have
to
to step
begin
back.
at.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
where they
you
have
have
to
to step
begin
back.
at to learn how to love them
Yeah.
yourself. You have to
Yeah.
learn how to love yourself
Just
to know
like
your
these young
worth.
girls
Yeah.
out here.
It
They
might
don't
not-
know how to love themselves because they keep going for these guys for money and stuff. If
Not
you
just
get
young
your
girls,
not
women.
just young
Women
girls.
Women in
period,
general.
Period.
I've been there.
Period.
And
I've
it's
been
not
there.
just relationships. It's not just men and women relationships.
Kids.
It's girlfriend
Family.
relationships.
Yes.
Family.
That's true.
It's all across the board.
Of the board.
It's all across the board. And like you said,
Because
if you don't
you-
love yourself,
You can have a family
Yeah.
member or a friend that just keep using you
Keep
and
using.
using you.
and because you love them,
And you're loyal
you
to
loyal,
them.
but you keep taking the abuse.
Keep
And that's the
taking it.
worst kind.
And you give up,
Keep
you
taking that,
give
but-
up after they hurt you so bad.
Yeah.
You was like, I ain't gonna talk to my sister, I ain't gonna talk
Yeah.
to my brother. I ain't gonna, and
And
then you
next
stop
thing you know-
talking for a
Yeah.
month, and then all of a sudden you right back
But-
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And
But-
then, and
but-
see, and that just does
I
me
don't
because
think
I can't go months.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
not that you don't love yourself.
No, that's what I was just saying, because I don't think it is,
I don't think it's
I
not that you
totally
don't love
agree, Chris,
yourself,
that's
right.
what I was touching on. I also don't think it's
In
because you don't love
certain
yourself.
situations, you do have to. It's a lot of women
It's the loyalty
that's
in you.
insecure, that doesn't know their worth, and they get used, abused, all of this, and they don't know how to love themselves. That's why I say you have to love yourself
So
in
that's
order
that's a different
in
level.
order to be
I was saying a
loyal
different
to
level of
someone
loyalty, how you want
else.
about it,
Right.
That's
Right.
different than.
It's, yeah, we all have
What you're
different
talking about.
definitions of it. We all
Yeah, it's
just
a
give
different-
it,
it's a-
has
yeah, it's a
given our
diff- yeah, that's what I'm saying,
definition.
it's a different definition
Yeah.
of loyalty, yeah,
And-
because, yeah, that's definitely a different definition of loyalty.
And that's why I say I'm loyal to myself first, because I love me first. And so therefore, I can be loyal to someone else.
I respect
And I'm
you
very
saying
loyal.
Now with me, I'm, you know, I don't want to say it wrong, but it's not that I don't love myself, but I find myself in situations where I love everybody first before me because of the heart that I have. I let everybody like come in, and then I become this person. If I feel like I gave you my all and you cross me, like that's it with
Always
me.
going
But see,
on
that
like
used to be
Yeah,
me.
we
That
always
used to
watch
be
out,
me.
we're always there.
That used to be
That's-
me. That
that's
does
for everybody,
everything.
for everything,
used
like
to be
that's
me.
me right there, like.
That does everything for everybody.
Yeah, no matter what it is, even if you know it's taking you away from what you're gonna do, if you stop doing what you got to do is doing to help somebody
That
else,
was me.
like that is still me. And that's the
sometimes-
loyalty I'm saying that I have not been appreciated.
But
for.
as
Sometimes
I've
you
been
just don't know how to
growing
change that
and
because of
finding
your heart,
growth
you know, where,
within myself,
how do you stop?
You
because
have-
I've
you
been
have to.
finding growth
You know how
within
you stop?
myself, learning to love me.
You know how you stop? Because you come to realize that if those people don't care about
Yeah.
how you feel about them, you don't have to stop loving them.
Yeah, you just
You
gotta
treat
leave
them
them
with a
alone.
long handle spoon. You ain't gonna keep letting them use you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna keep letting them use you. Cut them off.
And then you
But
become
that ain't gonna make-
disrespectful.
No,
I don't want
no.
to deal with that person. And
You
I done
don't
got to
have
my
to be
to the
that
point.
way.
But that's who I am now because I care less about what anybody say now. There was a time when everybody got over on Tay, but they didn't know the real Tay. My sisters always said, "You call us a bitch," but they don't know you the same bitch but with a smile. People know not to cross you a certain way. My whole thing is I just always find myself trying to be that smile, trying to be that I'm sorry, and it ain't even me. Why I gotta apologize? But I always found myself apologizing,
always do it.
being that person just to always be the
Just to
bigger
break the ice,
person.
keep
You
it on
know
the
what?
side.
You don't
I'm
have
gonna
to
apologize.
you don't have to change your heart because
Be right.
people done wronged you.
Right.
You just have to cut them off, still be who you are, but don't still let them.
I can't please everybody.
You can't.
That's
you
just
can't.
it right
And that's
there.
why I'm saying I had to learn to please me and love me first.
And that's the bottom line is love. But love, well, you ain't still gotta be no dork.
Doormat.
Love with limitations. You can love. The ultimate love, I'm still gonna love you.
And
You
if-
still my
and if I
whoever
can't-
you are to
if
me.
I can't
But
do
I'm not
this.
gonna let you bullshit me. I ain't gonna keep on taking that abuse that you give me. Okay, I gotta let you go.
And if I can't do it, I'm still practicing. I can't do it. And no.
So let me ask y'all something. So,
I'm
so
still
the fact that
practicing.
everybody had issues, what do y'all think about if you had to get help, like going to a psychiatrist?
I did
Best thing in the world.
It's the beautiful, the
Best
beautiful.
thing
I've done
in the
it.
world.
I did it.
People
I
used to
have
say, "What
to.
you seeing a psychiatrist for?" And you act like you crazy. I am. I am.
Yeah.
I'm going. I need to talk to
I
them.
need a mental
But when you got
checkup.
people saying that it's you,
the
like,
best thing.
I got this
Yeah.
thing. Hey, nephew, you remember how you had that up here where it was pointing the fingers? RGS girl stuff. That's what I got tired of. People just pointing the finger saying it's you all the time. You know, and it's normally your circle, cause people outside couldn't say that to me.
But what
I
people
ain't
don't
playing that.
understand, for every action there's a reaction.
Which is true.
So if you give me an action, if you turn your nose up to me, my reaction is I'm gonna turn mine back at you.
But when you ask them,
But see, that's
about
just,
getting
I don't,
help,
and that's what they think.
But
I
that's
have
what people
not
had
been-
to
that I have
realize.
not been good at that ever in life, the tit for tat thing. I have never been able to do
Right.
the tit for tat.
'Cause it
That
ain't
has never
solved
been
nothing.
in my soul or heart.
No, I'm not
I'm
saying
sorry.
for tit for tat.
Well, you said if you do it to you, you're gonna find a way to do it back to
No,
them.
no,
That's
no.
just
Not, I didn't
like
say
that.
find a way to do it back to them. I'm saying like in that moment, if you give me a nasty,
Like
action.
hi, if you
Right.
can't say hi, oh okay, bye. I'm gonna
Right.
keep it moving.
you know, if you give me an action right there, you're gonna get that reaction back.
Exactly.
If me
Okay.
and you in an argument
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to be at peace with the argument,
Exactly.
but you still going hard at me, then you gonna get that hardness
Exactly.
back.
Totally agree.
Oh
Totally
yeah, I
agree.
think
So-
our tongues are, and I got some
Totally
agree.
fiery
It's a lethal
tongues
weapon.
on this couch right here.
It's a lethal weapon. Mine is a lethal weapon. I know it. I know I'm going to go. Well, I'm working on that. That's something I'm working on as well. It's a lot I'm working
when
on.
you
I
ask
need
the
it.
question about getting the help, everybody got something going on.
Something.
Everybody, not one person walking this earth ain't got nothing going on.
That's so true.
You know, ain't got nothing going on. So, getting help is the best thing because you don't know. I could just tell my story.
But my experience with going to see a psychiatrist, I ended up cussing her out. Because when I got to the point about telling her about my mama and how I was feeling, she gonna tell me it's been long enough and I need to get over it. So I looked at her.
See, that ain't
Huh?
right.
I looked
Yeah,
at
that ain't
her
right.
before and I said, excuse
But you know
I
there's a
need to do
difference
what?
between a
Before
psychiatrist
That
and
ain't
a
the right
therapist.
one
Before
for
I
you.
cussed her ass and gave her the fucking business, excuse my language,
If I'm not,
I went off on this lady. Because how you gonna tell me something I need to go get over when
Yeah.
I'm here because I need to talk about it because
That's
I
right.
can't get over it? You
That's
supposed
the
to,
right
what do you mean? I need to let that go
And
now.
this is your
That wasn't the
mother.
right one. That
What?
wasn't the right one.
So literally, and I have not been back since then
Well,
because
don't because it's
But
a
don't
lot
take
of
that
them
out on her, on
Yeah.
others.
others,
Yeah.
right. That was the
but
wrong
that
one
wasn't
for
wrong.
you.
That wasn't the right one because I'm telling you, when I went to,
I was having a thought, a moment just then.
what?
Because you know how you see that intake person before you start seeing the therapist.
Yeah.
And she kept saying what was my life goals and what I want to do. I wanted to say, B, I'm handicapped. I can't do a whole lot. Why you think I'm here seeing you?
you silly.
They ask a question, they gotta
Yeah,
them
but
idiots, they give you-
you know, she want to say, then every time I go, you know, I'm going once a week to see her. And every week she want to ask me, well, what did you accomplish this? How? I can't even stand up a whole good hour for real.
Man, but I stand behind that. And like you said, some bad ones and some ones
Yeah,
out
she
there
was a bad
who
one.
just want to dope you up with medication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Because
don't
I think
do it.
because it's a difference between psychiatrist and a therapist.
Yeah.
I think the psychiatrist is the one that medicates you,
Yeah.
and the therapist is the one that listens to you.
Well, tell the psychiatrist to call me.
You just stupid.
That's what I'm medicated. Yeah, I think give me a call, because if she knew what I worked with on a day-to-day, I need to be high.
Can I ask for some feedback on what's a good lotion out there? 'Cause
Lotion, Jergen, you so stupid. You what?
I look down at my legs and then it got ashy again.
Farmer's cocoa butter. That's what you need to get. Or some, or Johnson Johnson.
Oh my.
No, or
I put Vaseline and everything.
Now this is what you call loyalty. She gets off the subject and talk about lotion.
That's right, because some dry skin ain't good.
Because I just so happened to look down. I'm like, that got ashy again.
What
I
about
lotion
you?
tomorrow.
You went to the therapist.
Oh, she helped me because, you know, I didn't know I was angry until I cussed my boss out.
And y'all have to know Kim. Kim is not that person, but Kim been angry for a while.
I didn't know until I cussed my boss out. And I'm like, I need this job. What's wrong with me? Somebody right. And so I went to the therapist, and she was like, it's like, and you know how I like to read, so she's like, it's like you put too many books on that shelf. And you just pushed that one book in and it didn't fit and it just exploded. So I was just holding a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I used to always say, oh, that was in the past. Why y'all bringing up the past? Leave it alone. But I
Your
kept the
past
past
came
in me.
out.
I kept it in me. And then it came out and it exploded. And I became
On the
an
boss.
angry person. On the boss.
You cussed at
Well, I cussed my boss and told him
You
if
have
he
to go
didn't
there.
sign me up for this therapy, he was next.
You still have your job?
Yeah, I still had, this was when I was in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I still had the guy, he signed me up. After that, he was smart. But
She has a true story. She not
But
ready
he,
yet. It's coming.
but he, that helped me, and she gave me these breathing exercises, and you know how your sinuses clear up? I mean, she had me relax my body from my head to my toe. And in the back of my head,
Meditation?
no, breathing exercises.
Oh, okay.
In through your nose, relax your body all the way
'Cause I'm
down.
doing meditation.
And you know how, have you ever felt your ears pop?
Yeah.
Or your sinuses open up?
Mhm.
In the back of my head. Someone pop,
That
pop,
release.
pop. In the back of my head. That could have been an aneurysm
Mm.
waiting to go. That could have been anything. And I tell that story all the time.
It popped.
It popped like your sinuses open or your ears pop. In the back of my head, I felt that right here.
So what happened?
It was like a release,
the power.
like some tension release.
Because I was
The
feeling
tension
numbness
all
and stuff.
back here.
In the back of mine.
There was some tension releasing.
Oh, man,
Do some
swell.
breathing exercises.
Mm.
And I was like, wow. What if I never did that? And what if that would just stayed tense?
So y'all don't feel like it's anything wrong with therapy?
No,
No.
Because
it's
me,
a beautiful thing.
I
No.
like therapy. My therapist comes to me. She comes to my house.
Not at all.
But, people don't like therapy. They feel like they don't need
I'm
it.
telling your business.
I guess
A lot of people think
I don't
you're telling
mind
your
going, but I did get
business.
discouraged. And I was like,
Yep.
Yeah, but don't, because
No,
it's the
because-
next one that's out there that'll
Okay.
be very
Even on your
sensitive.
job, whatever your job is, you know you got people on their job that they just come to work to get a paycheck. Maybe that was that therapist.
Yeah.
She
And
just
then
came
can
to
I
work
ask
to
you a
get a
question?
paycheck.
Did she exactly word it like that?
Yes.
You like you
No.
need?
yes.
She didn't say it in a
Yeah.
calm
She said,
manner.
well, no. She said, you need to get over that. You know, maybe it'll help if you get over that.
Yeah,
And you can't tell
And I
nobody
should've
get
punched-
over your
and I should have
mama.
punched the bitch.
that's right.
Cause I got the look on my face like you should have
I
punched
should
her.
have punched her.
That's
Mhm.
right. And like I said,
But yeah,
she-
you
she
but
don't
she
need to
might
be
have
in
been
that
on her way
profession.
out. I remember this one time.
she better change her tone for somebody.
I remember
really
But somebody
come in
really
there
good,
and
one
yeah.
time I
hurt
went.
her.
I don't know where I went up there on Warren to the Northeast Guidance Center. What it was.
Girl. They a mess up there,
Let me
but
tell
they seen everybody.
that guy that I talked to, he said, "You think you got you think you got all the problems?" I'd have been shot. I started crying for him.
He's so stupid.
But yeah, so
Y'all know what I
crying
get?
for
I can tell. I
him.
remember when my son, he lost his dad, and he was probably 6 or 7. I took him deep angry. To this day, he's still as if he, his father just passed yesterday.
Yeah, you never get over something.
You don't. And
Never go away.
I took him to that center. And when I tell you, and I bull kid you not, he went there for 2 years. I took him. He never said nothing for 2 years. He finally started opening up to this lady, and they moved her. And they gave him somebody else, and he shut back down, locked up, and he ain't been back. Like, he's still grieving over his dad, and it happened 20-some
why
years
you
ago.
find her?
They wouldn't allow us to. Because that's their center, and they can't give you no information. So we looked her up on a private set, and we seen her name. I couldn't remember her first name, but the last name. But they said we was still through that center, so you can't go to another center and request that doctor or whatever. So he shut down. But that lady, he finally started opening up within a good month, and then they moved her, and gave him somebody else. And he
I had
locked
my
back
first,
up.
that's what happened. My first therapist, I was open up. She was real good and everything. I was seeing her. I was seeing once a month. I was going, seeing she was good. I seen her for probably about 4 or 5 months. Told her my story. Then they said, have me see somebody else. Had to tell my story all over again. I'm like, come on now. They got it. Then the third lady is the one that was like, I need to get up. And by that point, I was just like, you know what? This ain't working for me. You know, let me just.
I feel like all these kids out here need a therapist.
Oh my God.
All these
babies.
kids, because it's a mess.
They need God first.
Ooh. Because not only are
Need to
we
get on their
as
knees and
parents dealing with it in the
Get just-
household,
Yeah.
the
get back on
kids
your
deal
knees.
with it too.
And
When
they
they
dealing with stuff worse
when
than
they
we
hear
did.
us arguing and fussing and going on, they experiencing the same thing. When we thinking it's just us, the kids hear it too, and then they lash out outside the door. Outside.
Fight our battles for us.
So listen, ladies, I really, really, really enjoyed y'all. This is my mama, y'all. Yeah, I was sending her a voicemail, watch a call right back. We really enjoyed having to sit down. We're gonna have a part 2. Our part 2 is gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Much better. We was just winding down, having a little fun, so we thought we'd get on here and just talk a little bit. So, we're gonna catch back up with you guys. In the meantime, Kim, Crystal,
I'm
Ursula, Lisa, and we'll see y'all again soon. Peace.
Bye.